Is Master Duel dying? No, not by any stretch of the long imagination, but we could use a ban list. Don't be like the 30% of you guys have not smashed living crap out of the scrap, and smash it so we can get to 103,000. First of all, I just want to be very honest with you guys here. I don't see Master Duel dying anytime soon. I've already seen a vocal audience. Is that a thing? Okay. So I've come to understand that Twitter is a giant cesspool of people rolling around in their own feces, complaining about things that they shouldn't complain about. That's literally every person I've ever read anything from on Twitter. And hot takes are hot takes, by the way. So that's that. But when I go down to, the Yu-Gi-Oh tag, reading some of these things, listening to people complaining about Master Duel, these are the same intellectual thinkers that are like, dueling book's gonna die. Yeah, let me tell you what. Yeah, dueling book is dead. Yep. Edo Pro's gonna close up their doors. Yeah, those were hot takes by the community once again. And we're 2 months into Master Duel, heading on into a fresh 3 months here, and you're just looking at the community, and it's not changed. Real life Yu-Gi-Oh events are coming back. Edo Pro's not dead. Dueling book's not dead. But the intellectuals have their hot takes on right now, and they're still saying the same thing, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my god. Now we're complaining about Master Duel dying at this point in time. First of all, I understand that we're in a dry content. Well, first of all, I want to say this. I don't think Master Duel was designed to even release until literally this month. There was no reason for Master Duel to even look like it was going to peer out till March. So whatever we were ahead of for a schedule at this point in time was very far ahead of what the player base was initially expecting. So with that being said, now that we kind of have a basis for framework there, why does the game... it's like modern era Yu-Gi-Oh! You guys, if you've played modern era Yu-Gi-Oh!, guess what you're gonna feel? You're gonna feel frickin' fatigue, ladies and gentlemen. You're going to feel worn out by those sluggish formats. Master Duel hasn't done anything to really, wetten your lips, except for the Exceed Cup and the rare common festival, which I don't even care about. If you want my personal opinion, it's the third season. I hit plot 1, season 1, season 2. No problem. Easiest thing in the world. It was a cakewalk. Season 3 rolled around here. I've played a little bit of Master Duel, but it's, until we get a ban list, it is sluggish. Yeah, I'm going to be honest with you. But you know what else is sluggish? The same fatigue that you experience with actual Yu-Gi-Oh! And I think that's the thing that I find very interesting when you look at the construction of Master Duel as a game, because it's supposed to be a provided alternative to the actual trading card game. And guess what? When both formats suck, you're gonna cry. That's just how it is, ladies and gentlemen. That's why you have the other alternate formats like Goat Control. Yu-Gi-Oh! For the first time in a very long time has a lot going for it between two official formats. Well, 3, 4, because you have the OCG, TCG, Korea. I know a lot of people aren't going to want to count the Korean version of the card game as its own entity, but it is. Then you have Master Duel. I guess you can count Duel Lonks if you really want as a boneless Yu-Gi-Oh! But at the end of the day here, you have these alternate formats. Like I said, for us, you have TCG and Master Duel. All right, so right now both formats kind of suck. TCG fumbled the ball, not banning site. We've gone down this, but the whole continuous point here has been like, oh my god, Master Duel is dying. It's not dying. It's fatigued right now. You look at Master Duel and you're like, I want a ban list. We need something to spice up the game. Well, you get TCG ban list every 3 months, 4 months sometimes, if you're lucky. Patience. It looks like, I would have to say probably maybe within the next month or so here, if we follow the same cycle as the TCG here, that you would get a list at the 3-month mark. And if that's the case, that's fine. There's a lot of problems with Master Duel, one of the big ones being Drytron. And, well, first of all, it's a 1 out of 1 format. That's a problem in itself. People really want 2 out of 3 format, or at least side decking implemented, but that's still not going to happen. Konami pretty much straight came down and said that's not going to happen. So chill on that. But the other thing is, because it's a one-on-one format, you get a lot more cheesier interactions. I actually, I logged on, what was it, yesterday to play one game because I was like, I'm a little bit bored. I kind of want to go see if we can bump up a rank or something like that. And I got my Akashi burned, milled out. My entire deck went away, all right? I can't open that consistent playing that deck, but you know what? In 1-out-of-1 format, it looks pretty damn good, ladies and gentlemen. So congratulations. You know, when you have a consistent... I can't even call my Akashi mill out a consistent thing. It's just my opponent was better than me, ladies and gentlemen. That's just how Yu-Gi-Oh! Works at this point in time. So... Master Duel fundamentally has problems. We understand this, all right? We're not going to be arrogant to that. You know, you look at Drytron being one of those things, and then you loop on back around here to the Maxine debate. You know, now people want I've actually seen a change in the strategy of people recently. Can you believe me saying that, ladies and gentlemen? Now people want Maxi banned. Wow. Holy shit. All right. People, after playing Master Duel for 2 months, I've actually heard this from a lot more people as of late. And they're like, well, I liked Maxi at the beginning. Now it's like, my opponent has Maxi every single game and I hate it. And it's just like, it's like you finally learned. It took you 2 months of playing this to go, yeah, this kind of sucks. Yeah, Maxi might be a problem after all. And you take that generalized step back and you're like, I warned you. We've talked about Maxi, and you're just like, there's a reason why there's the deviation point in the games here, ladies and gentlemen. So there's that. So no, Master Duel needs a ban list to save it. What other things besides Drytron do we really need to see happen? I've talked about this before. Generalized hits to Eldritch, I think, would make players a lot happier. Possibility of Union carrier shenanigans going away, you know, things like that I think would make the player base a lot more happier. But in terms of like the generalized cesspool and where the community toxicity is right now the current topic appears to just be, oh, I'm done with Master Duel, this game is trash. And it's like, guys, you know, even in like the real life Yu-Gi-Oh game goes in cycles. It just use what 3 brain cells that you have firing on your Twitter hate account here. As you know, you start this up. Just be patient, all right? We know that Yu-Gi-Oh will change. We know that Master Duel will get a refresher. And I will say that I think these festivals that they have going on right now are a very good thing. The Exceed Festival is a primary good example to showcasing what we can get. All right, the Rare Festival. Yeah, I get it sucks that these events are so far in between, but like they want you to play actual grindy Yu-Gi-Oh! And then you get like the little fun stuff on the side. They can't be popping out like a big event every single month. Like that's just physically not really on the table. That doesn't make sense to me as to why they would want to go, oh, all right, guys, well, you know, every single day is an event. Now, that doesn't make sense. Can we get a separate rank ladder for it? Oh, hell yeah. That would be a generalized good improvement overall. But there's a lot of generalized life improvements that we would like to see on Master Duel. You know, the game is not perfect by any stretch of the imagination. You should have got that by how fast it was released, you know, besides loading screen issues, things like that. But for now, the game's not dying. Stop that bullshit right now. Do we need new cards in the game? Yes. Do we need, you know, quicker releases, more transparency in terms of ban list? It'd be nice. You know, I'm trying to not focus so heavily on crazy Master Duel content at this point in time because I think the actual trading card game is in an amazing position. And I've noticed a lot of like the heavier ended Yu-Gi tubers are just Master Duel content, Master Duel content, Master Duel content. And it's leaving the actual trading card game in a relatively unexplored place. And I think with that being said, it's actually really sad right now because the actual trading card game is an entirely different being, and it really goes to show that where people's love for the game really is right now. So guys, what do you think? You think Master Duel is dying. Oh, please leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think. Make sure you guys smash the living crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more awesome content. And I will see your beautiful freaking faces back here later on the day with some more cool awesome content. You guys stay safe out there, alright? Peace out, guys. Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.